All right, now we're joined by a special guest. She can be seen on the Amazon comedy series Betas and also the newly renewed hit FXX freshman comedy Man-Seeking Woman. Please welcome to the podcast Maya Erskine. Maya, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Thanks so much for joining us. First off, obviously,
Yeah.
Are you LA based?
I am. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Yeah,
Born and raised.
we're way East Coast, so we're Philadelphia area. So,
I'm
you feel bad for us? Oh, you're jealous?
No,
Don't be jealous. It was freezing cold here.
Yes, but it's really hot today. I mean, I'm just sweating balls over here. It's really. Yes, I'm trying to walk
complaints
back
of it being
to
too
my air
hot in a while.
conditioner.
You guys got
But
rain
yeah.
for the first time in a while.
Say that again?
Did you get rain recently for the first time in a while?
I did, which was great. Except in my apartment, it was like leaking through my above my fireplace, so I have like all this water damage. But I'm still really happy about it. Yeah.
Cool. So, Maya, we'll get into it here. So I guess for people who haven't seen the show or haven't caught on to the sensation yet, what makes Man-Seeking Woman different from other shows, in your opinion? I know that it's definitely a different type of show, but in your opinion, what can viewers expect when they sit down and watch? What are they in for?
I mean, I think they're in for a lot of original, inventive humor that they probably haven't seen before, I would like to say. It's a very smart, funny look at dating and the shitty parts of it. And, you know, even though it's a lot of absurdist moments, they very clearly capture, I think, emotions that we all experience on a day-to-day basis. And it's all masterfully done and seen through Josh, Jay Baruchel's character. His eyes, he's a sort of sad mope of a character and just trying to find some love in this god-awful world of dating.
Well, I mean, your character did kind of make him that sad mope of a character.
I know, and it's so funny because when I first read the script, I was like, oh, she seems so sweet though, like a little oblivious and to his pain, but still a nice girl. But as I've been watching it, I'm like, oh my god, what a bitch. I hate her. Because Josh is just so lovable, so,
Right.
It's, yeah.
Oh, well, I think we can all agree it's definitely one of a kind on TV right now. I know we had, when the show first started, we had Eric Andre on. He was a blast to talk to. What were your first thoughts? Because, I mean, like you said, it's just a complete over-exaggeration of the single life. And, I said this to Eric, and in the first episode I saw, I was kind of confused. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then I kind of caught it. It clicked at one point. What were your first thoughts when you found out about the show?
Well, I had heard about it actually through other friends who had been auditioning for it, and they're like, man, this is one of the smartest comedies I've ever come across. And so I kind of lucked out and already knew what the humor was before even auditioning for it, because I'm sure if I just got the script, I wouldn't have, gotten it right away. I don't think I'm that smart. I just would have, not gotten, but I did, and the scene with Hitler and Maggie and how completely in love with him she is, I didn't look at it as over the top. I was like, oh, this is great if it's, especially if it's all played naturally and how nonchalant their language is. It just really aided the comedy so well. So I was excited. I mean, I wanted to date Hitler at 126 years old, and the fact that it was Bill Hader playing him, and that was my first sex scene ever on a wheelchair with Hitler was just, it's all been downhill from there. I don't know how I'm going to top that.
Are there a lot of bloopers on the show? Because I gotta imagine it's hard to keep a straight face with some of the stuff that goes on.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, and there's a lot of improv, so, there's a lot of things, crazy moments and things that we said that should not make it on air, but I would like to see those bloopers, yeah.
Well, I mean, we've all kind of had a little, at least most of us have had a pretty decent taste of the single life at one point or another. Was there any scene in particular from the show that you remember doing that really kind of hit home and resonated with you and your experiences with the single life?
Yeah, except I don't play anyone, like, she's always in a relationship. And,
right.
So, and I feel actually more similar to Josh, or at least my experiences seem to mirror his. But I think in the finale episode, which was written by Ian Maxton Graham, very funny and brilliant guy, Maggie is, well, I don't know how much I can say without giving away, but basically she drops some news when she's meeting Josh, and Josh gets really excited when he gets a call from her, thinking like, oh my God, could this be it? Could this be the time we reconcile? And she drops some news, and his heart explodes onto her face. And
That's
she
from this
just
show, we're
doesn't,
gonna say it's literally it.
Yeah.
literally explodes, and she is completely unfazed by it, doesn't notice it, and it's, you know, he's still talking to her as if everything's okay. Yeah, no, everything's fine, nothing hurts. Yeah, cool, I'm so happy for you. And, you know, I've definitely experienced that, where you try to act like you're fine about everything, but your heart is exploding inside. That has happened to me many times.
So what we can take away is that you are not relating to dating Hitler as part of the scene.
No, I'm not. I mean, but it was, you know, it was funny. It didn't feel that crazy to relate, because I just thought of, like, this is a man who is super charming and so together in his life. And yeah, he's older, but, you know, so sweet.
Yeah, it's just like that song.
Yeah.
So we also like to get into the background of the people that we interview, kind of get the human side of it. I was just interested in your comedy inspirations growing up, and who you look to model yourself after, or you did look to model yourself after, or if you look to model yourself after anyone now.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I was a kid, one of my first comedy influences was Gilda Radner, and I would watch, her SNL all the time as a kid, and so I sort of first had a dream of wanting to be on SNL, and then I don't know. Her, Bill Murray, now Kristen Wiig, even serious actors that are comedic, like Philip Seymour Hoffman, and or weird directors like Terry Gilliam. Like, all those people sort of influenced me in some way, and also my writing partner and my friends around me. They're all so hilarious, and that keeps me going.
That's awesome. And I heard you mention a bunch of SNL people as well. And Lorne Michaels certainly has a hand in Man Seeking Woman, so that must be a pretty cool experience for you.
Yeah, I mean, I never met him, but I know he's the man behind it all. So I love to say that, yes, Lorne Michaels is behind something that I'm a part of. That definitely feels good to say. But yeah, hopefully one day I'll meet him.
Well, like I mentioned before, you're also part of Amazon's Betas. That's a comedy as well. What are some of the differences?
Yeah.
We're seeing it a lot now with Netflix and Amazon coming out with original content. What are some of the differences you experience between, like, a broadcast show such as Man Seeking Woman and a premium one, like Amazon for Betas?
There are not that many differences, honestly, in the making of it from my side. I mean, both shows allowed a lot of improv and were sort of hands-off in a lot of ways. Like, the only experience I've had in some, like, say, I was in Heart of Dixie on CW, and that was the scariest experience of my life, and I didn't know. That was my first TV job, and I had one line, and I thought it was going to be so easy. I'm like, oh, I've done theater, like, this is nothing. And I could not say my line. I was just like, because it's so fast. I mean, you're this very small part of a big machine that's just grinding these episodes out every single day. And so, they didn't ask me back for that one.
Well, you got a better job here.
I'm happy. Huh?
Yeah, I did hear you allude to the theater, which was actually goes perfectly into the next question because it did seem when doing the research you had a lot of interest in theater as well. So can you talk a little bit about maybe your theater experiences or how that compares and contrasts to doing what you're doing now, or how you what you learned from the theater?
And I definitely feel more comfortable in theater. It's what I grew up doing and studying. And I'm drawn to heavy shit and and Shakespeare and things like that. And I think it can help you sometimes, but also it can hinder you a bit when you're doing certain TV jobs, because sometimes it's like you just got to say the line, or you just have to do this, and it's not this whole backstory for this scene or whatever. But yeah, theater is my first love, and I want to continue doing it. But it's hard to commit to plays when you get paying TV jobs that are great too. It's just TV moves so fast, and I think one of the main things I loved about theater is the rehearsal process. But the thing with Man Seeking Woman is it felt like one big rehearsal sort of, because we just got to play and figure it out as we were going.
That's awesome.
Which was nice.
Yeah. Well, plus having paying TV jobs is a good problem to have.
It's a great problem, yeah. I should stop complaining.
All right. We'll be sure to watch Man Seeking Woman every Wednesday on FXX at 10:30, or catch it on FXX on demand. Maya, there's 4 episodes left, I think? The 9th one just aired this past week. And then
the finale is next week, Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. It's only 10. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just 10. Yeah.
But next. Finale.
Yeah,
did next season get 13? Is that what it is?
I
think so,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should probably know that too. But anyway, we'll make sure then you catch the finale this Wednesday on FXX at 10:30. Follow Maya on Twitter and Instagram at Maya Erskine. Maya, thanks so much for joining us. This was a great time. We'll have to have you back on when season 2 comes around.
Yes, I would love that.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for having me, guys.
All right. Thanks, Maya.